Celestia has become a fan favorite among the crypto universe, mainly because of the airdrops that it has to offer to its takers. So in this video, we are gonna take a closer look at the Celestia, understand what Celestia is all about. We are also gonna take a look at how can we actually stake Celestia on different wallets and what are some of the airdrops, and also take a look at the future price predictions for Celestia. So with that being said, welcome to Crypto Bulls Club. My name is Soham. So if you're new to this channel, make sure you smash up the like button and hit the subscribe button over here. Also, do not miss to join us on our Telegram channel, because Telegram is the place where we keep you up to date from all the real time happening from the crypto world. So with that being said, let's jump on straight into today's video. So as you can see, Celestia is currently trading just below $15 and it has got a massive market cap of more than $2 billion, and it's currently ranked among the top 50 coins in the crypto universe. But Celestia was just launched in the October 31st, right? So if we go to the charts, we'll be able to see that it was launched on October 31st, just on November. And from the lows of about $2, it has gained the highs of $14 or even $15 in just about 3 months, or not even 3 months as well. This is mainly driven by the reason that Celestia has offered great airdrops to stakers and to all the holders, right? Now, let's first understand what Celestia is all about. So Celestia is the first modular blockchain network. It actually enables anyone to deploy their blockchain on the network and scale it very easily. That's the primary use case of Celestia. So it's primarily built for anyone looking to deploy their smart contracts, their blockchains onto a scalable solution. That's what Celestia has to offer to the users of the network. Now, let's take a quick look onto why Celestia has gained so much attraction. Because Celestia, as we can see from the charts over here, has risen from the lows of about $2 to the highs of about $17, more than $17. So that's actually more than 8x. And if we take a look at the time frame is actually less than 3 months. It launched on October 31st and it's been around 2 months, a little over 2 months, and it has gained great traction among the crypto universe. Now let's take a quick look as to who are some of the investors at Celestia. So as you can see from here, Celestia actually had their private rounds back in October 2022. So that was more than a year back, and the seed round was back in March 2021. That was during the last bull cycle. Right now, who were some of the prominent investors? Let's take a quick look into that as well. Now, on the seed round, the primary investor, the lead investor was Binance Labs along with Interchain Foundation. So that is some huge names that they got onboarded right at the beginning. So there's no surprise that Celestia has gained so much attraction and so much gains over the last couple of months. Now, if we move to the next round, then we can see there were some amazing guys again involved in the next round. That is Polychain Capital, again a tier 1 crypto investor VC, Delphi Digital, another one. Balaji Srinivasan is a great name among the crypto universe, and there are a handful of other ventures as well. Also, not to forget, they had raised money from FTX at that point of time as well. What were some of the pricing at which they raised money? Look at the seed investor. It was just a 0.01, and look at the returns they have got. They have got close to 150,000% return. Yes, 150,000%. That's close to 1500x returns, right, that the seed investors have got. If I have to talk about the private investors, then they have got about 155x, and so on. The private 2 investors have got about 15x, and so on and so forth. Now, from where can actually we buy Celestia? What are the exchanges that it is available? Now, Celestia, as I mentioned, gained a lot of popularity. Therefore, it is available across all the major exchanges. You can see the list of exchanges. Binance, of course, they were one of the leading investors right in the seed round. So they, of course, had to list Celestia. They have listed it. OKX, Coinbase, Bybit, KuCoin, and the list just goes on. So they have a lot of mainstream exchanges from where you can actually buy the Celestia tokens, right, guys? So that's extremely great news, even for the new people who are coming into the crypto space. They have accounts on Binance. You can easily buy it from Binance or Coinbase, and so on and so forth. Now let's take a quick look on the price predictions. What Celestia has gained so far is amazing, but how much more can it go, right? What are the charts telling us? Of course, the data is not too much. As you can see, it just got listed on October 31st, so we don't have too much of data. But from whatever we have, we can at least understand what are the levels of support and resistances, right? And we can also look at the market cap, and from there we can actually extrapolate and see where it can actually reach. Now let's take a quick look at the support and resistances. Now let's get the lines first. So the first level of support is very obvious, as we can see over here. It comes at around the $11 to $12 mark because it banged on this support for multiple number of days. You can see over here, right guys? So that's the first level of support. The next level of support for Celestia is coming in at around the range of $8 mark, right? So that is also very, very significant. We saw when the dump of 3rd January came in and Bitcoin went to the lows of about $40,300, $40,400, Celestia actually dumped to the lows of $9.36, right? So that's pretty much about the support and resistance. As you can see, there's not much. I don't think Celestia will go much below the level of around this $7 to $8 in the next couple of months at least. Right now, what are some of the indicators? Now, since the data is very low, we're just gonna refer the RSI because that gives us some idea about the strength of the moves. The RSI is not signaling something great here, guys, right? As you can see over here, it is actually printing a bear flag, right? So what does a bear flag means? When there is a downtrend and there's an uptrend which actually forms a kind of a flag. So let me just zoom into it and you'll be able to understand here. This is a perfect example of a bear flag that is coming in. This is exactly opposite to what we were having back here, right? This was a bull flag, right? So when we have a move up and then a couple of days of downward movement, that actually indicates a bull flag, and then we had this price shoot up here. This was back when Celestia was in the range of $8 to $10, and it went from the lows of about $5 to $10 in just about a few days actually, right? So in about 10 days or so, it actually did a 2x, a massive 2x returns. It gave it 10 days or so. But now, if this holds true, then we still have got around 6 hours from the time of recording for this candle to close. And if we close in the similar pattern that we are watching right now, this is no good sign, and we can expect the Celestia price to dump to the lows of about $12 to $11. That is something that I'm expecting in the very, very short term. But if we want to the little smaller time frame, let's say the 4-hourly time frame, and we just actually get ourselves a Fibonacci retracement, right? So if we go onto the Fibonacci, what levels do we see over here? You will be able to see this very, very clearly. Currently, you will be able to see on the 4-hourly, we are taking support on the 23.6% Fibonacci, which is kind of fine. Then if we move to the upside, what are the levels to watch out for in Celestia or TIA? So the first level of resistance would come in after we break out from the previous high of $17.30. The next level of resistance will be coming in at about the $19 mark. Then if we just move up, then it comes to around $22 and finally at around the $25 mark, right? So that's another 80% move from the current price. And of course, if we are getting some amazing news, and if the Bitcoin ETFs get approved and Bitcoin moves upwards of $50,000, we can see Celestia go to the highs of even $29 as well. Now, where will that put Celestia's market cap? Celestia's current market cap is at about $2.1 billion. So if we just 2x from here, that will be at around $4.2 billion, putting Celestia right up in the top 25. So because currently Bitcoin Cash has got a market cap of $4.6 billion, currently at around 23. But again, as I mentioned, Celestia, if it moves, so will some of the other cryptos. So therefore, we can expect Celestia to be in the top 25 to top 30 coins, even if it does go up to the $29 mark in the short term. Now, can we expect Celestia to go around the $50 mark? That's another 3.5x from here. So 3.5x would put the Celestia's market cap at around the $7 billion mark. $7 billion means Celestia could be seen among the top 15 coins. I think that's pretty much possible, guys. Given the current market scenario, given at how early we are, Celestia has the possibility to reach the $50 in 2024 and possibly touch the highs of even $100 in 2025. So that's what I think about the price prediction. Now, coming to the important aspect of how you can actually stake Celestia and earn your airdrop rewards. Because guys, keep in mind, Celestia pumped primarily because it was giving out huge airdrops to the holders, right? Multiple other tokens gave out airdrops to the stakers of Celestia. So what we are going to do, so the first prerequisite for staking Celestia is that you need to have a wallet compatible with Celestia, which is compatible with the Cosmos ecosystem, and I primarily use the Kepler wallet. Link for this wallet is kepler.app that you can see on your screen right now. That is there. So if you go to kepler.app, you will be seeing this option of install Kepler. If you just simply click on this, we will be taking to a new page where you will be asked to choose your preference of the browsers. Well, I'm using Chrome, so I'll just simply select Chrome, and it will take me to a Chrome store link wherein it will ask me to install. Since I have already installed it, you will be able to see that it will show me remove from Chrome, but if you haven't yet, it will give you the option of add to Chrome. And just like how you install other wallets, make sure you take a backup of your security phrase and the private keys, and then you will install it onto your Chrome extensions. Now once you have installed your Chrome extension, the next task that you need to do to stake Celestia is that you need to have some Celestia. As we discussed, from where can you buy Celestia? You can buy Celestia from all the leading exchanges that we see over in this list from here. And the next activity that we need to do is we need to deposit Celestia into our Kepler wallet. How do we do that? We simply go to our Kepler wallet extension over here, and from there what we need to do is we'll simply click on deposit, right? So if you click on deposit over here, you will be able to see we have something available. So I have got very minimal Celestia, probably one Celestia to show you how you can do it. So I'll just click on deposit, and then you select which one of these tokens that you want actually to be deposited. For example, I want Celestia. So you can actually do either one of the two things. You can actually scan this particular QR code that you see over here, deposit your Celestia into your particular Kepler wallet. Also, what you can do is you can actually copy the Celestia address and withdraw the Celestia from the respective centralized exchange into your Kepler wallet. Now, it will just take about probably 0.01 or 0.1 Celestia as fees to deposit, and within probably a minute, it will get deposited within your Kepler wallet. Now that we have deposited some Celestia, as you can see in the assets, I have got some very minimal Celestia, about 0.89 Celestia. What we need to do is we need to stake it, right? So for staking, what we will be doing is we need to go to this wallet.kepler.app. Right, so on the overviews page, if you just go over here, so I have very minimal Celestia staked on this particular wallet. So guys, if you have the budget, at least stake minimum of about 10 to 20 TRs, right? That's very, very important, because that in that case you'll get some significant airdrops. And if you have the budget, stake it in multiple wallets so that you can get multiple benefits and multiple airdrops in the future as well. Now that once you are there on the Kepler dashboard, the first activity that you need to do is you need to go to stake over here. You just simply go on stake. Then how much Celestia we have. So depending on whatever we have, let's say I have about 0.89 Celestia. Let me select it. And then comes the important part, guys. Here we select the validator. Now validators are the people with whom you are actually going to stake your Celestia, and they're going to give you the returns. Now there are some validators who are charging very, very high commissions, the ones that are highlighted in yellow. Try and avoid these guys, because since they're charging a lot of commission, your rewards will actually get deducted quite a bit. For example, this Polychain is actually charging 20%, but this Bitcoin Wish is actually charging 100%. So guys, it's better you avoid these guys. Some of the other top ones are Go, Finova, Consensus, and so on and so forth. The list just goes on. One small recommendation: try and avoid centralized exchange for staking. For example, you can actually avoid Coinbase. Primarily, I do avoid Coinbase for staking. If you want, you can do that as well, right? So for example, I have staked with Go earlier. So let me just select Go, because they are charging a very minimal commission of about 6%, and they have got decent volume and decent voting power as well, right? So you can see they are one of the top 2 validators when it comes to staking Celestia. So let's just go and choose this particular validator. Once I select, then it will ask me to stake. This is just showing me an option that you're choosing the top 10 validators. That's absolutely fine until and unless you are not giving away too much in your commissions. Click on continue staking, and you can just simply select how much Celestia you want, and you just simply stake it, right? And within a few seconds, your Celestia will actually get staked very, very easily. Just you need to approve in your wallet, transaction is in progress, and within a few seconds as we speak, our transaction must get approved. So that's how easily you can actually stake your Celestia, right? So you can see the transaction is successful and we have actually staked our Celestia on the Kepler wallet. So that's how easily you can actually stake. Try and stake on multiple wallets if you want, and that actually increases your chances of getting airdrops. So this is just one sample wallet that I just showed you, and there are other wallets as well. Similarly, you can also stake other Cosmos chain products here as well. For example, Osmosis, Atom, Akash Network, so on and so forth, Injective, and you can actually get airdrops. And that is the primary reason, guys, why I have staked Celestia as well. And some of the premium members have actually staked Celestia and have got a decent airdrop so far, and we are expecting another good round of airdrops in 2024 as well, right? So that's how easily you can actually stake Celestia. From the pricing perspective, I think we can see a little bit of dump, probably to about the $12 mark. That is something that I'm looking into. That's where I'm going to add more of Celestia. And then depending on the market situations, if we see that the price can go even lower, probably around the $10 or $8 mark, I'll add a few more as well. So guys, none of this is financial advice, by the way. I'm not a financial advisor. Staking is extremely risky. Please keep in mind that the last market cycle, people lost a lot of money when they staked Terra Luna, right? Terra Luna crashed out. We all know that. People lost a lot of money. So make sure you do your risk evaluations. You consult your proper crypto advisors if you want, and do your proper research before you stake. So that's pretty much about this video. If you like this video, please make sure you smash up the like button and subscribe button, and share this, guys, with your friends and family, because 2024, as I mentioned, is going to be one of the biggest years for crypto airdrops in history. And if you're getting free money, why not just take it? That's very important as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourselves. Bye bye for now.